child. What's poppin', y'all? I'm gonna turn my face cam on, actually, for once. It's been a bit. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna set it up right. Alright, we're good. My hair is crazy messy right now, but it's alright. Yeah, run this game for once, right? Just one moment. I'm just doing something right now. Or like what? Okay. The thumbnail is not going to be working right now, huh? I guess. One moment, guys. I know this wasn't even the game I said I was going to stream, but plans change at times. Boom. There we go. We are good. Thumbnail is made. I didn't even plan on streaming it, but I just said fuck it, I'll go live on the game. So we're here. No one's chatted, have they? Alright, good. I'm just making sure I don't miss any. Did I mute myself? No, we're unmuted. Also making sure that being good. They're gonna meet me at the London. They were playing and reading chats. Also hope this thing is working. Alright. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's actually play.
They looked distracted, far off, distant. I mean, it seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that.
I should move my cam. Hold on, guys. I know I'm making so many last-second adjustments. How do I even do this? It's sharing a broadcast. Okay, never mind. I got it. Boom. Advance. Camera. We're going to move it upper left. Boom, boom, boom. Alright.
Wide
over here.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Pass to Hayes. It's Brown on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And here's Doncic from the arc. Cans it from downtown. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Great off-ball action from Doncic.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the right side. On the wing, Brown. He tries for 3. Allen with the rebound.
I should have not shot that one.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cavaliers. trailing by 2. Last time they met in Cleveland.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And stolen by Mobley.
Yeah, I'm not going to really catch
Mitchell
up.
wide open. Off target from outside. Los Angeles is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Nice move. And it's Brown missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Gannett in for Vanderbilt.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Damn, it sucks though. Next whistle is going to bench me.
We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it...
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. MP out there with Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. Got a piece of it. Doncic with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
You look at James. He's among the top 10 in the voting in the Western Conference. The fans rewarding him for a tremendous season so far.
And I'm sure he's grateful for that. But, Kevin, I know what he really wants is a spot in that starting lineup.
And we'll keep you posted as the voting continues. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, MP in the last time out against the Kings was not his usual self. He scored some points, and in addition, he added a couple of steals. All night, he struggled to find a shot, and he ended up with some bad shooting numbers. We'll see if he can bounce back here tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great job. And, you know, even the best players have weak games, guys. And I think we saw that pretty clearly.
Yeah, and the question now becomes, you know, can you bounce back? Will he be able to put that game behind him?
That is the question, and I'm guessing he can. I'm sure he's discouraged, but he won't dwell on it. He knows how to deal with having an off night.
Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season.
I know I'm being
when you
a little
look at their
silent
free
right now,
throw
chat.
attempts right around.
2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Loki had open.
Allen passes to Hunter. A basket good off the assist from Allen. Hunter's got 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Doncic, no good. Cavaliers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
I know I'm only a low.
They do a great job of locking down the paint and forcing teams to shoot over the top and just
Luka
vacuuming
is being
up those misses.
stripped every time he runs up with the ball.
From outside the arc, good on the three-point shot. Garland's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
I didn't really want to shoot
Something else they've
that.
done well tonight is finding points
I was trying
in
to run in the
transition.
lane
So
for
far, the
layup.
fast break has been a plus for them.
Brown outside. The Lakers rebound. Strong inside. What a move by James.
Alright, I guess we'll go to the third
LeBron
because they're not going to let me play this last minute 20.
earning an extra possession for his team.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Man, look at that. Great ass.
That a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that's...
They're going to meet me at the London.
Evan Mobley getting it done for the Cavaliers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
41. The Cavaliers, 49.
Let's do this. Yeah, this headset.
And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast.
Crazy,
Evan Mobley has been sensational.
I really gotta get a
just
new
loved the
headset chat.
patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers.
Too much space, my boy.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. The putback.
Yeah, if I put it on regular mode, I could
puts it
average
back up
50
and
a game right now.
And the
But
Cavaliers lead by 7.
we're not gonna do that.
And that's just
Alright.
opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance
Luka ain't that
opportunity.
athletic.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
Oh, what a
What's the
dumb
latest,
play
David?
by me.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take
That was
this.
a great
It's
shot.
me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And, David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And, Clark, on average, free throw attempts are down a fair bit in the last 20, 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, from a fan perspective, I think you compare a field goal to a couple of free throws. It's obvious, though, which is more entertaining to watch. You want to see guys score the ball in live action.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent.
Count it. Good.
And this is where Allen should look to score because he's got the size and length.
Doncic kicks to Brown. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Everything
fire
working
now.
for them out of the
Rains.
half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell outside.
Shit, I raged.
There's the feed to Garland. Nice D from Doncic.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
I'd go against
Well,
one of
last
these teams.
season,
Sounds like
the
they're playing
Cavaliers
good.
won their first playoff series since 2018. That's when LeBron was with them great.
And it was their first series win without LeBron James since 1993. So it was a
Oh, we got takeover. That's pretty good.
organization as they continue to take steps in the right direction.
Put
Mobley
it on now. It's a
outside.
little early. I could have waited to go on offense first. But
Passes it to Strus. Back to Mobley. Strus trying to break loose. Good work defensively by Hachimura.
2 minutes.
MP with it. Now defended by Mitchell.
that was a terrible
MP,
shot.
no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers.
That was a heat check.
It's a 3-point game. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. MP getting out in front on the break.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Bounce pass from Garland.
Hey, we're
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Mobley finds Hunter. Rebounded by the Lakers. And it's Connect in the corner. For the lead. And it's Drews with the rebound.
Oh, shot choice.
Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. No problems knocking that one down. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Reeves against Garland. Shoots from the line. Count it. And the Cavalier lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Reeves.
I love when Reeves has the ball in his hands. He's crafty, and he always seems to make things happen.
There's Garland. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. And that's 10 points for Darius Garland.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
That's not him.
MP, no good. Cleveland leading by 4.
This fucking Gatorade's in the way. They need a benchman.
20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shots good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 11.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seems like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Foul, but
you want your team to be aggressive on the glass, but he was a little too zealous for that rebound.
Yeah, it appeared to me as he was trying to get a piggyback ride, man. That's an easy call to make and going to be called every time.
No good on that one. Wow, and so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between...
Substitution here for the Lakers. Hayes, he's checked in for Rui Hachimura. James comes in for Goodwin. MP's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with MP. And it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the Laker 5. Brown. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
Lakers trail by 8. On the wing, James. Brown outside. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hayes, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Right side, Garland. Mobley the pass to Garland. Lock at 6. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Cleveland.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece. And
we might not get 20. Wow.
And that has to be a relief.
You know,
dang, that's so unlucky.
Substitution on
Oh,
the
we
court.
still got time. Not really, though.
So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really, when this one was...
Okay. All right, that was the first game. Not bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad, you know. No. I still need 25,000 for this. Wi-Fi bugging.
We have Bishop on 2K TV right now. Bishop, how do you feel?
I'm really excited about it. I really didn't know I was in the running for it. I've been playing a lot this year, and I'm really happy that I can not only win the award, but also maybe showcase some of my other teammates. Scoop, 2K God, of 9. For the most part, me and Scoop play every day. So we usually pick up a third, and depending on who's available, that's who ends up filling the rest of our team out.
All right, so we have you clocked.
That was a free 200 VC question, bro.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Trailblazers. A guy who has grown so much over his career. Happy holidays, everyone. Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, at the forward slots, it's LeBron and Hachimura. MP is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot. Manning
Start
the
off
middle.
strong now.
And in the front end of the back-to-back. What's important?
Well, BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
Here's Sharp. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
Sharp against MP. Back to Doncic. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Henderson, the pass to Avdia. Three-pointer Sharp. James with the rebound. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and Coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Chat, should I play Days Gone later? I did plan on it, but then I just kind of hopped on this because I didn't really
Brian,
feel that
you
great
talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Brown can't hit. For Portland, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Henderson outside. Outside Sharp. Just 4 to shoot. Rejected by James.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. The free throw off from Doncic.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Avdia passes to Sharp. Now here's Avdia. 4-3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Doncic passes to Brown. Offline with a 3.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Avdia against Hachimura. Back to Avdia. Pass to Sharp. Shot from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Blazers. That one in Portland.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Oh,
so
man.
2 free throws for him coming up. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
And
all right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Portland?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
They've got Luka Doncic. Jackson Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's MP, and it's Goodwin in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 7. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. MP scanning the floor. A strong finish by Doncic.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision making from him.
Gonna press up. We're gonna let him run.
Here's Sharp. It's Hayes with the rebound.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it
done.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Trailblazers lead by 3. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers
God,
was tremendous. He picked up 18 points, and his range was on full display. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Sharp with it, now guarded by MP. Here's Kamare. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Doncic has got the ball here for Los Angeles. They host the Hawks after this one, and that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Back to MP. Here's Goodwin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Luka on the attack.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside.
Thing is, though, once they take me out of the game,
Trailblazers
they're
have
going to
gone
go up
6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Ayton passes to Sharp. Some solid defense from Hayes. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Doncic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Williams up top. To the right side. Here's Kamare. He's defended by Hayes. Blocked. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, MP.
That
he can't hit that time.
That was such a good
Well, you
shot.
can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Portland, no good that time either.
That's what the commentator says. We'll see how that goes.
The fadeaway. He got it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
All right, all next half we're only going for 2s unless the 3 is super, super open.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic.
Watch, chat. They're not going to put me in at the half. I'm going to come in like a minute late, and we're going to somehow be down like 15. Guaranteed.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Avdia out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3. And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
How did I get
Stolen by Ayton. Here's Kamare. He's defended by Hayes. James with the block.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
Where's the foul, ref? Holy fuck, man.
Energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Timeout called. Portland. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for...
Substitution on the court.
How much are we down? No, we're actually up. Okay, maybe the game's actually going to work this time.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. And here's
nice
Doncic
shot
outside, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
No.
Here's Kamare, covered by MP. The shot to stop the run.
I just got bodied.
Kamare,
no good.
With
no strength
well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Simons with it. Good D by Doncic.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're
deflated
and unable.
We are making our way back after sucking so badly in the first with our threes.
As the quarter comes to a close. The hustle they've shown on.
Hopefully, in this fourth, we can at least get down.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Jared Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is out there with MP. Then it's Connect. And it's Hayes in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Wow, fancy stuff from Anthony Simons.
Doncic passes to MP. He shoots it. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's Doncic missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
It's Williams, high post. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense should know Williams won't ease off you. He'll take his motion.
Alright, currently 8-point game. See how it goes by the time I'm in. Okay, we're up 13. Or 16, sorry.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's MP. And Ayton pulls it down.
That one should have went in, but
Ayton's got rebound number 8 now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Lakers.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Luka Doncic.
For 10 points.
You know,
Give me the
on a mission in this
I've been pretty good at the free throws ever since I upped it, so
no answers for him tonight.
Yeah.
Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. All right,
Double
Stan,
digits.
what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for the day, for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
NP shot is off. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Avdia attacking, backed it in off the glass.
More than just two, really. I feel like replay review should be a thing. Like, how they show it, like, why can't we just use that to show?
It's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Pass to MP, stolen by Sharp. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Sharp.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Sharp against MP. Hayes inside.
Seriously?
That one goes. Count it. And the Lakers lead
by
by 13.
That's game. So
impressive job by this
guard
team.
my guy until
and
the
you
time.
really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Up top, Brown. Over Sharp. Off on that one. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is...
Well, now we can up our three-pointer to get us at a 66 overall. We're still at a 9.9. We're gonna need like a bigger game to go up a little bit, but there we go. We get that. All right, we are at 66 overall now. Almost basically every three puts us up 1 overall. So we got 1, and then that's 2 for 2 overalls, and then 3 again, and then 2. Excuse me. I need 10 more of those things. Oh man, I'm gonna get copyrighted. Why the hell is that? Blah, 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 blah. Why do I have my 2K beats on, bro? I don't normally have this on. What the hell, man? Well, that bit's definitely copyrighted, man. Fuck. Dang, I can get my block all the way out, really, in a game. It won't boost me up nothing, but definitely helps. So for the higher up like this, but either way. And we are far away from some key games, huh? The last game's April 14th or April 13th. We're the 8th seed, so we're definitely in play-ins right now. Alright, let's do another one.
That's really what I've enjoyed the most.
Now, you mentioned your play style, so what kind of builds do you like running with in the W? Do you like playing as guards or some of the bigs?
I do enjoy the big position. That's what I've typically always done. But this year, I've actually excelled in the guard position, being able to shoot and being able to set up my teammates. So really, depending on the team that I'm playing with, I'll make the adjustment, and that's how we usually succeed.
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup, your guard or Caitlin Clark?
That would be tough. I'd give her some trouble just because my defense is so high. I literally have legend badges down the line for everything defense. So I would make it tough on her, but I'm sure she'd make it tough on me on the other end.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I just wanted to say thank you.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Rizier and Johnson. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Puffkin in at the bench. And for the Lakers. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic out there with MP. And it's Hayes in at the center. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
Now, here's LeVert. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. LeVert's got the opening basket of the game for the Hawks. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. He kicks to MP. Hits the three-point bomb.
MP looking solid from there.
Here's Buffkin. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. A nice shot by LeVert.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brown the pass to Hayes. The shot's good. Brown making the play. We've played just over a minute here in the first.
We're doing good today.
Greg
I was going to
making
stream
it to the
Days
Eastern
Gone. I know I
Conference
said I
Finals
would
in
not
2021.
stream,
The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Here's Brown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the interior defense is holding nothing back, but MP goes right at him.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Should be able to I'm not
and Brown drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
I up my free throw all the way to max.
Here's Buffkin. Guarded by Doncic. Johnson's shot is off. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 3-point game, fresh from a win against Portland.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Doncic, no good. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to LeVert.
LeVert's in the Hawks then?
The dish to Johnson. Driving inside. Misses in close.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Rizier.
That was crazy.
Covered by LeBron. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Lakers leading by 3.
LeBron.
Chalk up 2 there.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And we've got a lineup change.
I want Subway today, low-key.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And so in the game for the Hawks, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Then there's Karis LeVert.
Yeah,
then there's Reza Shea. And it's Buffkin in at the point guard
I need to
position.
practice the jumper.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by MP. Shoots from 12. Tries again.
No way.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Very tough loss to them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at.
Once on my stream.
We truly have been witnesses to something special.
And James drills them both. The Hawks trail by 6. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Reza Shea, still scoreless. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
As long as my rookie season has at least 10 points per game, I'm happy with it. So
Johnson
the fact that I'm already at 9.9 is good. Especially after starting out super bad. Like,
6 to shoot. And foul on the shot. So
especially because I just started playing. Like when I first played MyCareer, I did rookie mode for 23 and 4, so I obviously was killing it.
Kevin,
now I've swapped up back to pro,
really talented
and I don't have a shot meter anymore.
Playing on a team that has star power, and so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season. Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Reza Shea. He takes it in. Got a hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. The putback.
Oh my gosh.
LeBron getting forceful on the putback.
I don't get the assist sadly because of that though.
They've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
The Hawks trail by 8. Pass to Capella. For the 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Let's go for a 3 here. I'm going to set a screen for
the kick out to Brown.
And I had a chance to get a shot like that.
Fades away. Rebound Atlanta.
Such a shit shot, man. Like, I had such a better shot,
from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys,
IRL Luka's better than that.
in the last time out against the Trailblazers stepped up and delivered. He scored 10 points and he added a few assists. He was able to set up his teammates for good looks. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
Here's Doncic. Karis LeVert making his last shot. On the wing, Brown. LeVert defending. LeBron dishes to Hayes. MP against LeVert. And here's Doncic from the arc. LeVert grabs the miss. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 4. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. That'll be game 4 of the 6-game road trip. Los Angeles with another miss. Reza Shea with it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
40-36. I'm playing actually shite. Hi, kitty. What's up, bud? Come here, Thunder. You want to say hello to the stream?
And
hi,
as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
If they just would have passed me the ball
up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. MP out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Hayes in at the 5.
I gotta watch the Pacer game tonight.
For the
OKC
Lakers.
versus Pacers.
Brent, one thing we've seen these days, 3-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not, that's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
Hi, Bella. I see you as well in the corner of my eye.
Here's Buffkin. 5 points in the game. Over Vanderbilt. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Brown the pass to Doncic. Doncic converts inside.
They're doing work. Here's the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Hawks trail by 11.
Pressure's still on my right.
There's the pass to Johnson. Here's Buffkin.
I should have went for the steal.
Levert in the corner. Shot to stop the run. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
From range, Levert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
Whether things are good.
Thunder, you're still in here. I thought you were out in the hall.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance. And the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there. They've had active hands. They've been in great position. And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
On the court for Atlanta. The front court is Rieseshay and Johnson.
Steal.
Then
what the fuck,
Capella.
man?
Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Buffkin in at the 1. And that one's good. Rieseshay.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Rieseshay thrives in that role.
Pass to Brown. From downtown. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rieseshay. He's covered by Brown. Taken away by Hayes. Got a piece of it. And the officials call it traveling, but
it didn't throw it off the backboard.
Violation. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown with some of the game's
Why did it not throw it on the backboard? It just
like
threw
each year,
it.
the bar keeps getting set higher.
Like,
I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at Johnson sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
That's an easy leg.
I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's Rieseshay following the basket by MP. Pass to Johnson.
You passed to my guy. I'm going to whip him.
Here's Buffkin. Shot clock at 5. LeVert with the wide open look. Offline with his 3. Lakers leading by 6. Now MP. Right through contact, MP.
No foul again.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Here's Here's Ricochet, covered by LeBron. LeVert in the corner. Here's Capella. And another shot. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Larry Nance is checked in for Atlanta.
Jackson Hayes, 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
I'm going to predict it's a dislocated finger, but...
And he's good on the second. And the Hawks with possession here. 9-point game. Atlanta calls timeout. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
12 points.
Think about a personnel change or a game plan change to
definitely
try to slow him down.
Earlier, I seen I was like a 20 or something. So the fact that it's up.
And now a moment to present the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets forward.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys. We're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Brown. Back to Doncic. Bofkin with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Passes it to Capella. Here's Ricochet, covered by LeBron. And yes, it's good.
Wow,
and it's 8 points for Ricochet.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Brown finds Vanderbilt. Back to Brown. Rebound by the Hawks.
I try to get a better shot there. It wasn't a bad move, just pushed.
1:16 left in the fourth. Now the pass to Capella. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Vanderbilt kicks to Brown. Shoots over LeVert. MP, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
His third personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's the Lakers now. They lead by 4. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
I was already behind it. Oh my fucking god, bro. That's some bull, man. I was behind the line, mother fluffer. Oh my god, man. I'm the best free throw shooter on the team.
James defending.
The ball when it comes to that.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bofkin. Poked away. The second effort. Second shot opportunity, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
The fourth team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Tough trip for MP.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point
both green.
Let's
go.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 17 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
Good!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
We better make the free throws, ref. He misses one,
with the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Nance, no good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W.
Nice.
Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got the sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony.
Well, there we go on that match. Well, honestly, like the commentator said, I think that's it for me as well, man. I mean, I played it for an hour now. I don't want to get too deep into it yet, but we played for a decent amount, so I think this is a good part to stop at. But yeah, man, if y'all want to see more 2K, man, like the stream, man, let me know. With that being said, man, I'm gonna head out of here. Peace.